X, what happened? What's happening?
Yo, it's for real. You won't believe it, Vince. You gotta see this. Look at this.
Why B&H? Because I don't pay tax. B&H has a card named Paybu. Saved $196 in tax, but I don't know if that's enough. I'm not excited today. Normally I'm very excited for this, but there's a reason I did not go with the Fly More combo, right? Number one, I don't know if I'm keeping this, so I'll use it. I have up to 30 days to return it. This thing's big. It's big. That reminds me of the Evo. Wow, this is like an Evo. Damn, this gray is dark. This camera is huge. I don't know, can I hand catch this, do run and gun out the window of my car? Well, we'll just have to take it outside and see. Look, the leg is kicking the camera. Okay, that's different. Don't close it too hard. The weight's not too bad, actually. The weight doesn't feel too bad. Jeez, these legs are thin. $2,000 Mavic 3. $2,000. I'm studying my money. It's not $2,000. It's $2,200. That's only because I saved tax, and I didn't even take the refresh care. That's another what, $200-300 probably, plus a deductible if anything happens. Oh, you got two spare props in the bottom here. At the bottom over there, you got two spare props. That's it. You got the silica thing over here. Nothing too exciting, right? There you go. You lock the back propellers in there. There you go, and then you just bring it around. I actually like the muzzle because it holds the, almost holds the propellers in place. At least it holds it well enough that you can get it into a bag. Oh no, this just feels really light. Man, this Micro Four Thirds better be worth the extra weight and size and price. Oh, it's magnetic, so it sticks to the motors. It sticks to anything that's metal, right? Okay. Demuzzled. Oh, that wasn't good. Open up these arms. It's just big. It's big when it's folded out. Like, not big, but the arms are long. So I don't know if I can hand launch this, but it's definitely worth a try. I'll make sure this battery clicks in good. And yeah, let's power this bad boy up. Make sure you got it here.
Manned aircraft approaching. Fly at a safe altitude. Take off. Manned aircraft approaching. Fly at a safe altitude.
Okay, see, I hit confirm to unlock. Unable to unlock. Please restart app. Okay, so I'm in the air. I guess I've got to restart the app. If you hit this blue wall, you're going to get blocked unless you unlock and you say you have flight authorization and all. And I have all the authorization already. But it just won't allow me to unlock. Let's land. At least she's talking English, right? Does it have sensors? Yeah, it looks like the sensors are on. I don't know if the sensors work. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is take off this noise. Control, that's got to be on the safety, advanced settings. Yes, air sense, please disable. Not at least around here, right? There's just too many planes. All right, so now comes the unlocking. Let's start up again. Unlock, please unlock, please unlock. Don't do this to me. Please, please, DJI. Thank God. Okay, good. So I'm unlocked. And take her up. Up and away.
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
This controller makes you feel like you're flying, you know, the Air 2S basically. I hate to be talking about color grading and all that stuff, but hey, that's what you get this stuff for, right? Color grading. I usually spend about editing and stuff at least 30 to 30 hours a week minimum editing. So, you know, I guess this is the drone for me. Today's like a cloudy and gloomy day. The image is nice. Nice. It feels good to have these the side sensors and stuff. And now I feel like, you know, the comfort of, you know what it's like when you're flying the Evo and stuff like that. Same kind of feeling you get, that feeling of comfort. You know, you don't have to think every time you're flying to the side. So something that I'm used to. And if you guys come from the Evo lineup, then you're pretty used to that already too. Right, they're doing some work here over by the observatory, so yeah, let's go up a little bit. There you go. That's my antenna out. Why am I getting RC signal problems? I'm not even far. Okay, let's leave here and go over by the globe a little bit. Yeah, the image is nice. It's clean, it's crisp. And to be able to just move to the side and not have to worry because you have the side sensors. I hope those side sensors work. I think so. The side sensors is not one of the things that was left back. The image is nice, clean, crisp. Looking nice and clean and crisp. I'm going to do a comparison, like a side-by-side and stuff with the Air 2S in the next video. Because I have up to 30 days to return this. Let's shoot JPEG plus RAW so I could look at both and compare them up and see how they look. Everything in auto for photos as well. Let me make sure nothing crazy over here. Camera. 4x3, auto white balance, everything auto, because that's how most people fly, right? We say we're buying this, the latest and greatest, but what we really want is a drone. Train passing in the background there, had to snap that shot. What we really want is a drone that we could just put everything in auto and it does all the work for us, takes all the cool images and everything. So this is why I'll keep everything in auto for starters. Now I'm at 79% battery, which is not bad. If you're coming from an Evo, this is not going to be like a huge upgrade for you. If you're exclusive to DJI, means like you only buy and fly DJI drones, or those are the only drones that you've ever flown, then the battery life is going to seem like insane. Because I remember when I got my Evo last year, November, right? Last year, November 2nd was when I bought my Evo 2 Pro when it was on sale, because I didn't want to pay full price for it either, right? So I waited and I paid like $1,400 for my Evo 2 Pro, which is really cheap. I got 2 batteries, got a carrying case, got all kinds of stuff with it for $1,400. B&H had a sale. That's why I love talking about B&H, because I feel like, you know, you get really good deals with them. And then you don't have to pay tax. A whole year is gone, so I'm used to this battery life. So like giving me less battery life is going to be difficult right now because I'm already used to it. So, you know, if you're coming from an Evo, this is not going to seem like anything astronomical. It's just going to seem like normal. But if you've never flown or you've never had an Evo, then this battery life is going to seem insane to you. And then the side sensors too. I can tell you, looking at the sensors on this drone, and we'll take a look back at it when I land. Trust me, it's not going to track like a Skydio. It just doesn't have the type of sensors necessary. It has some, but it doesn't have all. Yeah. Now, part of me just wants to try the D-Log, so I'm going to go back over to camera. I'm used to the DJI Fly app. I know a lot of people who are coming from the Mavic 2 Pro are going to have like a little bit of a hard time. But I'm used to it already, right? It doesn't have all the pro features like the Phantom would have the scroll wheel where you could scroll, toggle through settings, which is really good for professional jobs. So I'm guessing the smart controller has it. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm getting the smart controller because of the whole compatibility issues. That's another topic for another video. But yeah, I mean, for me, like nothing special here. I would tell a lot of hobbyists, keep your $2,000. Now, if you're anal, you do a lot of correction, color correcting and color grading, and you're a YouTuber, or you do some kind of professional work, then, you know, I wouldn't say it's worth upgrading. I would say if you want, you can make use of this stuff. But outside of that, no. Can you do any kind of panoramas or anything yet? Let me see. Pano. Feature coming soon. Auto exposure bracket. Okay, at least you can do bracketing. So you can do your professional shots if you're a professional photographer. Hyperlapse feature coming soon. Quick shots feature coming soon. Feature coming soon. Video. What I like about this video, I will say though, is I'm for 4K 30. If I switch to 4K 60, look. No crop. Now that's one thing I will say about the Evo. It crops when you go from 4K 30 to 4K 60. So that's nice that this doesn't have a crop, or, you know, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the image quality looks good. Flies like a Mavic. You've flown one Mavic, you've flown all. It's hard to tell what you're flying just holding the sticks and flying. They all just fly so good. Now I got to do the D-Log. Why I have to shoot something in D-Log? Because, you know, you pay this kind of money for this stuff, right? It's available in the Air 2S as well. I prefer H.265. That's just, I've done everything in H.265. We'll leave the white balance. I like white balance at 5600. Look at that. I even found my white balance. It knows me. It's like it knows me. That's pretty cool. I like that. How it's seamless, right? Okay. There you go. Now I will say this D-Log looks a lot like the Evo's A-Log. This looks like a real true flat color profile. Real true flat color profile. Not like the Air 2S that's really heavily green saturated in log. This looks like a true log profile, right? So this is what's really going to attract me. If I do decide to keep this drone, then I'll have to sell my Air 2S because financially it just doesn't make sense for me to spend all this money on a drone and have all these other drones too, right? I'm gonna fly this primarily, especially if I can hand catch this from out of my car. That's gonna be huge because the Evo was really hard to do. It was doable, but you'd only see me doing it in a few videos versus all my videos literally from my car. I'll be taking off and landing with the Air 2S because it's so nice and small and convenient and compact and nifty and nimble, and I love that little Air 2S. I love the Air 2S. I will say that. It's the ultimate travel drone. I don't know if you're going to want to travel with this just to get this little better image quality and the flight time. And yeah, it's up to you. I've seen some people say, oh, Mavic Pro 1 didn't have good that OcuSync 1 was not good. And I'm like, really? OcuSync 1 used to do just what this is doing right now. OcuSync 1 was, honestly, was the best thing since sliced bread, in my opinion. This is your typical DJI stuff, right? Nothing different. I don't feel like I'm flying anything like crazy new or fancy or anything like that. From a hobbyist standpoint, you know, you're just spending money just to have the latest and not the greatest, because I think the Inspire is still up there when it comes to the greatest with interchangeable lens and all that. But to have the latest portable DJI drone, yeah, definitely that's what you're paying your money for. Now I really want to test this obstacle avoidance. We're gonna fly into this tree right here. Oh boy, I'm not gonna go full throttle because this is $2,000 and I'm gonna hate myself if I crash this, and I don't really trust DJI's obstacle avoidance right now. Oh, it says it's got obstacle avoidance. Are you picking up anything? Oh, it doesn't stop. Oh, stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Please don't go into the tree. Wait, it just warns you? It doesn't stop? Please stop. Whoa, please stop, bro. Oh, let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now. You charging it like 10, 15 miles an hour, headed towards the tree or flying sideways towards the tree, you're gonna smack this tree. I'm pretty sure if I charge it 10 miles an hour, I'm gonna smack this tree. I should take out DJI Refresh first before I do any experimentation like this, but I will tell you, just from how I see this obstacle avoidance, I mean, you fly something like the Evo, that obstacle avoidance is so aggressive to the point where it'll ruin your shot. But you feel more safe, like you're not gonna hit anything. I guess they've got some work to do here. I don't know if the obstacle avoidance is considered to be okay, but no, this is not gonna stop. This is not going to stop. Look, I'm gonna take out my DJI Refresh before I test this obstacle avoidance. I mean, I can fly like this normally, so I know what I'm doing, but I feel like no. It's not going to be able to do it. Can it fly between here? Downward 13. Let's cruise up between here. This is a pretty big beast, right? Not bad. And then, too, you do need some piloting skills, right? Work on your skills, too. Does it see this? Oh. Pull back. Pull back. I don't trust. He says, I'm not even going fast. Let me wait for this firmware update because I don't know what the position is of this. I didn't read up on whether it's finished, it's not finished, it's there, but it's not there. And I already seen one guy wreck his own already. I'm not trying to deal with that. I will say, though, the colors, they really worked on the colors. Like right now, you see how low I am? The colors just look really natural. I will give DJI that. The colors just look really natural. So from a user who has no color grading experience, this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Supposed to be able to fly under there. Okay. Okay, it stopped me. And then, okay, so it's not aggressive. I like this. You can get more of a shot with this if you can fly versus the Evo that will just kill your shot. But just make sure you know how to fly too, right? It's good stuff. Good stuff. I like this. It's a little more of an assist than it is a full obstacle avoidance. Can we fit through there? We should be able to fit through there. Nice. I like it. I like the assist. It doesn't ruin the shot. Whoa, 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 what was that? That would have crashed me. Damn more warnings. Why doesn't the warning be transparent? Like, I could have been in a tight position right there, DJI. There we go, around this light. Not bad. Nothing flies like a Mavic, boy. Nothing flies like a Mavic. I will tell you that. Nothing flies like a Mavic. And this is all manual, baby. All manual. A Mavic, boy. Nothing flies like a Mavic. Stop recording. Now I'm going to stop it here because it just wants to land on its own. So we're going to check the battery life once it lands on its own. There we go. It's gray. The asphalt is gray. Somebody might not see it, just back in and... Oh my gosh! Profile. So at first I went up. Remember when we were having the problems unlocking? So I got 2 minutes, and then it says I flew for 31 minutes. Yes, 31. So I got about 33 minutes. 33 minutes. There was no sports mode there. It was just cinematic mode and P mode and working the obstacle avoidance a little bit. So not bad. Something I'm used to, right? If you guys really want, I could push these side sensors, but I got to pay for the refresh first in case it smashes up, and then I don't know. I definitely think because it's a bigger sensor and the camera, it's safe to say, will be better than the Evo 2 Pro. And now that it has similar flight times, now that it has the side sensors, if they work right, then I would say this is a replacement for your Evo 2 Pro. I wouldn't have this and the Evo 2 Pro because they're kind of like the same thing, except this one has a better camera, right? And of course it flies like a Mavic, which has a better maneuverability, but that also means it's easier for you to crash with this than you would crash with the Evo 2 Pro. From what I've seen so far. So yeah, feel of this drone feels like all the DJI drones, just plastic. You know, I kind of like the gray look. It's like a stealth look. It's pretty quiet. I can't complain. It's very quiet, actually. If you think one battery is gonna do it, nah. I just literally went up, goofed off a little bit. 30 minutes went by. You're gonna need more batteries. At least one more battery, I would say, might do the trick. Unless this is your only drone, then you'll need 3. Or if you just want this as a collector's piece and you want to keep your other drones as, you know, your main drones, and this is the wow, I have the latest and greatest portable stuff, and I'll just take it out and take my time with it and fly it every once in a while, and you're really into drones and you're enthusiast, then yeah, one battery will do fine. Now looking at this battery, the difference is if you look at the Evo 2 battery, it has slots in it for air to go in it and cool it down. This one is another sealed battery. They don't have vents in their batteries anymore like they did with the Phantom and like the Evo does. So, oh boy, I hope this one stands up. We'll only know over time, right? Do you need it? No. Do you want it? That's up to you. Can you afford it? That's up to you, right? I only know my finances, and I know I've got 30 days, and we'll see what happens after then. All right, with that being said, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Give me a huge like for this video. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell to get notified so you see as things progress with me and this drone, and use the information to make a decision for yourself, right? This is a boatload of money. I will catch you guys in the next one. I have to see how this does at night, and that's where I think things are really going to change.
XX, what happened? What's happening?
Yo, it's for real. You won't believe it, Vince. You gotta see this. Yeah, look at this.
Make sure you become a Patreon, guys. Big benefits to Patreon. Get direct access to me. Any questions? I'm right here on Patreon. Support this channel, and there's benefits. Last Mini 2 went all the way to the UK.